Yeah. Party people, what's good? Y'all already know what time it is. Happy Monday, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend that Fat Boy Finesse is live again. Let go. Took a lot of hair, a lot of air. Oh. I mean, y'all do me a favor, you know what I'm saying? As you're coming in, drop a 1 in the comment if you can, drop a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Drop a 1 in the chat if you can hear me and hit that like button, man. Yeah. Can we talk? Just for a minute, you know what I'm saying? Let go. How was your Valentine's Day, man? How was your weekend? Come on. We got Joel in the building. Tweezy in the building. Akigi. What's good, my guy? I see everybody in the building. Y'all already know what time it is. Y'all already know what time it is. Kicks, I see you. Percy, I see you. JC, I see you. Sherrod, I see you. The lovely Lachey is in the building. Shay, what's poppin' with you? Jason says, I need to do a live stream with a real man. Real talk though, don't play with me. We'll make it happen. D-Web, what's good with you? Bashar, what's poppin' with you? Everybody say, can we talk for a minute? Want to know your name for a minute? Girl, I really want to know. I just want to know. Just want to know. Man, what's poppin' with y'all? You know what I'm saying? What's good with my people? Hey, we're gonna have a good day today. We're gonna have a good day today. We're gonna have a good day today. Hey, we're gonna have a good day today. Hey, we're gonna have a good... What's going on, party people, Fat Boy family? I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Welcome to The Bridge, your favorite place on the internet for fragrance content. Why do I call it The Bridge? Because I am not just your host, but I am your bridge between the fragrance community and the fragrance industry. We bring people together. We make connections that make sense. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't no need for us to get together, come to the cookout, hang out, talk this, that, and the third, if I don't understand you and you can't understand me. We might not agree on everything, but at the end of the day, we gonna make it make sense, man. So you already know what to do if you've been here, but if this is your first time here, welcome. As they say when I was growing up in church, we welcome you once, we welcome you twice, we welcome you 3 times in the name of Jesus Christ. But do me a favor, hit that like button. When you hit that like, you ain't got to pay tithe, you ain't got to pay offering, I ain't asking you for a seed. All I'm asking you to do is hit that like button. It literally costs you nothing. It takes no energy. That like button, you know what happens when you hit the like button? What you do is you become me, and you tell a friend to 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 tell a friend that Fat Boy Finesse is live again. That's important tonight. You know what? I'm gonna tell you why that's important tonight. I got to call on Nightbot. You know what happened when I called Nightbot? I ain't even, matter of fact, it's crazy. I ain't even opened it yet. Nightbot, you in here? Close. All right. Wait a minute. All right. I see y'all in the chat. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Y'all know what it is. 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 Wait a minute. What everybody talking about? Dunhill Egyptian Smoke Reef 33. Okay. What y'all ordering? And for all of my people that's watching over on IG, I appreciate y'all. If you want the full experience, come on over to YouTube. Come on over to YouTube. You know what I'm saying? We are live. If you want the full experience, we are live over on YouTube. So hold on. I'm gonna come right back. Let me go grab a box because y'all might want to tell a friend they want to be here tonight. They want to be here tonight. So let's rock out real quick. Hopefully they don't hit me with a copyright strike. But real quick, just rock out the Marquez real fast. I'm gonna be back. Hold tight. All right. Bring it out. Y'all see what this is? So if you've been following me on IG, you already know we haven't done the full review yet, but we did our first impression of this. Well, guess what? I got an unopened one. Y'all ain't seen Nightbot in a while. It's time that we bring Nightbot back out. So, like I said, tell a friend that Fat Boy Finesse is live again. As a matter of fact, let's do this real quick. I'm giving everybody time to get in the room, but let's do this real quick. Hold on. Let me hit this. I can't turn it around. All right. Yo, what's going on, party people? Listen, I am live right now. Literally, you can see I'm live right now. I'm deleting this after tonight because there are no need to leave it up. But yeah, you guys know I already did my first impression. We're going to talk about it tonight on the live. Come over to YouTube. But yeah, I'm giving one away. So I suggest you come over to YouTube. Yeah, come holler at your boy. Yo, what's going on? Hey. What y'all doing, man? What y'all doing? Somebody talk to me. I got to get me in the background. What y'all doing? Somebody talk to me. All right, here we go. Bam. You see how quick that, you see how quick that is? Just record a reel. Hold on. No, fool. Edit cover, add camera. Boom, there we go. All right. Party. All right. Live over on YouTube, giving away Mason. All right. Cause y'all already know nobody does a giveaway like we do it. Speaking of giveaways, I still got a major get, man. Well, I can't talk about that right now because yeah, it's gonna take me back. It's gonna take me back. But y'all do me a favor, man, because I'm not giving it away until we get to 100. We get to 100 likes and then I'll give it away. Compliments of Joma? Yeah, and Joma did, like, I purchased that, but then Joma apparently was already sending it to me. So, yeah. So shout out to them, man. Shout out to them, yo. So can't nobody say, dang, I missed it. I missed it. I missed it. All right, so I'm sharing that. I'm sharing that. I am sharing that. All right, let me catch my bearings because I'm sharing that. But again, as you're coming in, drop a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. All right, bet. So we are good. So that is live story.
Yo, what's going on, party people? Listen,
giveaway right happening now.
I'm live right now. I'm deleting this after tonight.
Yeah, after tonight it's going down. All right, bet. So let me look at the chat, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let me go to the bottom. Let me go to the bottom. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Carlos said, I can't hear anything. It's muffled. All right. Anybody else, let me know. Can you hear me? And those of you who are watching on IG, I appreciate y'all tuning in. If you want the full experience, come over to YouTube. Now, if you want to be a part of the giveaway, you got to come to YouTube. I can't do it for IG. If you want to be a part of the giveaway, like I said, we're going to talk about this, but I am giving away mail first thing in the AM. It's got to go. If you want the full experience, if you want to be part of the giveaway, IG, come to YouTube. Fat Boy Finesse. If you want to be part of the giveaway, come to YouTube. Everybody said they can hear fine. Okay, bet. All right. All right. All right. I don't know what they're talking about. Yeah, bro, you might need to go out of the video and then come back in. Raph, I see everybody. Charm, I see y'all. You know what I'm saying? Chief, I see you. I see everybody in the building. We got ones. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it might be a connection issue over there. All right. How was your Valentine's Day, man? How was your Valentine's Day? How was your Valentine's Day? What did y'all eat? What did you buy? Fellas, did your lady buy you anything? That's the real question. All of my fellas in the chat, who got gifts? Who got gifts? Who got gifts? Who got gifts? If you got a gift. And here's the real question. Like, I mean, flowers and stuff is cool, dinner, but like, are y'all like me? Do you just give fragrances? And if you got a gift, I'm pretty sure it's safe. Your girl, your wife, she probably not watching. Did you get what you want? Dutch, you funny. Dutch, you funny. Dang, Wally, you ain't getting nothing, man. Ladies, y'all got to do better, yo. Ladies, y'all got to do better. Sherrod ain't getting nothing. Dang, bro. Claude says, I made her a steak dinner with stuffed mushrooms. He said, we got Perry's at the house. We got Capital Grill at the house. That's what I'm talking about. Joel says, nice restaurant at Valentine's Day, and I was smelling that. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Taste and Sense, good to see you, my brother. I worked the entire weekend getting this new business going, but I got a lot of making up. Hey, bro. Hey, my guy. Anytime. Anytime.
Crazy work.
That's that crazy work. Anytime, bro. Yeah.
That's
Hey, bro. Salute to you, my brother. Anytime, you know what I'm saying? You trying to get the business off the ground, bro? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Some things come with somewhat of a sacrifice, but yeah, salute to you, my brother, for that. Salute to you, my brother, for that. Chief says, I bought Hot Lodge Vanilla Island from Marshall's for $31. That's not a bad deal, bro. That's not a bad deal. That is the That is the Altair. I have it. I have it. I can't see it right now, but I have it. Where's my hot live stuff normally at? That is the Altair impression from oh, it's over there in the corner. Yeah. That's not a bad deal though for $31 though. Yeah. Carlos says, I got some chocolates and something I can't say here on YouTube. When you got some chocolates, that's all I understood. That's all I understood. You got some cookies, bro. Got my girl a 3-foot raccoon because she wanted a real one, but I can't make that happen, so I did it. Okay, I'm not mad at that. I got the new Paco Rabanne Phantom Red Elixir. Yo, that was a pleasure to smell. That was a pleasure to smell this weekend. Those of you, if you're not following me on IG, bro, we pumping out a lot of content. Some of the content is the same over here on YouTube. But yeah, we've been working hard, man. But that new Phantom, that new Paco Rabanne Phantom Red Elixir, or Phantom in Red Elixir, it was nice. It was nice. It was nice. Women used gifts as DJ Hill says it was Single Awareness Day for me. Hey, bro, I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. Oh, Jason. Valentine's Day is overhyped like Virtus Vanilla Oud. We do need to talk about that tonight though. Do we have a hype? Is there a hype issue in Fragcom? Is there a hype issue in Fragcom? Shirar says it was 60 degrees in Chicago. I jumped in my grill, you know what I'm saying? Smoked some ribs. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Valentine's Day was cool. I got nothing but I got nothing but a bill. Wife and daughter padded pockets asking what you got in my drink. Hey, man. Hey, man. Great. Now I miss Perry's. Nah, Shay, we got Perry's at home. Thank you, Joel. Thank you, Joel. Thank you. My girl gave me the best and she looked. Hey, bro, I ain't even mad at it. I ain't mad at it. Salute to you, my guy. Hey. Salute to you. Salute to you, my guy. Salute to you.
Crazy work.
That's that crazy work. You know what happened to him?
Ooh, he got baptized.
He got baptized. Shay says, I got genres marshmallow and lace drop at 7 a.m. and went back to sleep for the rest of the day. Dang, Shay, you ain't get oiled up. I didn't see no pictures or nothing, you know what I'm saying? So I figured you was probably occupied. You know. We ain't get to see the oil up. The lace, the marshmallow and lace, we didn't get to see that. We missed that. Ralph says, I got the Azaro the most wanted. Okay. JJ said, took me to the cigar shop and told me I can afford $100 and then she cooked. Hey, bro, I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. What? Yo, Tyler Perry has to be stopped. Tyler Perry has to be stopped. That movie was outrageous. When I say that movie was outrageous, that movie was outrageous. That jump was crazy work. When I say that jump was crazy work, that jump was crazy work. I bought my wife Bulgari. Okay, she brought me okay. All right. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. As a single godly man, I wore plum Japanese and treated myself to dinner. Then I text random number saying you and cheat. I pray they made it through the
Crazy work.
Hey, Dutch, it's too early, bro. It's too early. Hey, man, the weather, you see it right there in the corner? You see it right, look, right there in the corner. It's 52 degrees. Let me confirm. I think their line is 40, it's 47, right? Like literally where I'm at, 46 right now. They say it's 52. So, I don't know. I mean, it's off and on. It's not bad. You know what I'm saying? Marion, what's popping with you? All right. Nah, Shay, we wanted to see, you know what I'm saying, the butter. We wanted to see the butter and the glow and the oil and the shimmer and the lace and the shine. Yeah. Yeah. She got the earrings for the necklace she got for Christmas. Okay, bet. Nah, baptized is what happened. He got baptized, bro. The wifey said, hey, that's baptism. Y'all can say what you want to do. That's worship to the highest degree. Travis, what's good, man? Wife and daughter took my pockets up through there. Listen, I understand, bro. Take me through there. Take me through there. Have you ever been swallowed?
Crazy work.
Okay, power of you. I've been hearing that. That's the Armani joint, right? That's the new Armani joint, right? I've been hearing good things. I'm gonna keep that up. I'm gonna have to look that up and see what's popping with it. Have you ever been swallowed? That's crazy. All right, let me run the disclaimer and then we're gonna jump into it. Yo, I got 81 people watching. So again, those of you who are coming through, if you're just checking it out, we are going to talk about this tonight. And I'm going to give this away. All right. Now, I'm going to go ahead and tell you in full transparency. If you have won any of my previous giveaways, if I roll your name, I'm going to roll again. So I don't want nobody, I'm telling you up front now. If you have won previously, no, because everybody that has won before has won multiple times. So yeah, we're not even going to start the year off like that. And then the next giveaway, everybody will be in. I have not forgotten. I'm still supposed to do my massive 20K giveaway. Like I said, I'm not going to talk about the details of that because I'm past that chapter in my life. We moving on. But best believe I'm still going to make it happen ASAP. Does the samples you gave me count? Handy. The people know who I'm talking about. They know who I'm talking about. No, literally everybody that won before, it was double time. All right, let's run the disclaimer and then we're gonna get up out of here. Take me through there. Take me. Hey, Lachey, stop playing. The views and the opinions expressed in this program are those of my own and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities I represent or collaborate with. I love fragrance. There will be no clone slander, designer slander, or niche slander. Like what you like, love what you love. Most importantly, don't take my word for it. Get your own nose on. They gonna trip when they hear this. This guy. Nah, it ain't Jada. It's Fat Boy, but you can call me Walt. Walt J. Hey, let's cut up for a little bit. Here we go. That boy crazy. Call me Mr. Elixir. My nose is something sinister. I'm stone cold like a tombstone. I'm a finisher. Finisher. A fragrance that a finisher. Preaching about these oils like they holy. I'm a minister. Trying to set the record straight. Curve is the real king. Still got love for Grease. Savage made them girls free. Can't forget that 1 million got me feeling real lucky. Call me Fat Boy, but don't test me. It can get ugly. I'm trying to find a new cologne. I don't really know where to go. That boy out here singing, boy. Crazy work. Hey, get him again, Fat Boy. I'm a real fragrance reviewer from niche to designers. You can never clone Fat Boy. I know that's right. I'm rocking with the Czar and my homegirls, the oil lady. Paris, Milan, a little tougher than my other ladies. Renaissance man, though I never been to Harlem. Love a New York night like a crook, love a bond man. Bailing out the game, but don't call me a savior. Casting out these phonies, call me a demon slayer. In the words of my brother Dedrick Hicks, positive vibes. Positive vibes only. Never. And for those of you that want to win, good God, y'all won't plan. We at 121. Okay. Y'all ain't playing no games. All right, so I'm gonna do it in a second. So in order to win, I will give you a keyword and you simply drop the keyword. In order to win, I'm gonna give you a keyword and then you simply drop the keyword. Real quick, before we get into that and before we get into that, what was your sin of the day? What was your sin of the day? I got on a bunch of stuff. So my sin of the day is fragrance. A lot of you all are dropping them or whatever. Hey, no, I got 123 people watching. When we get to 100 likes, yeah, I'm about to say, I had to correct that for myself. So y'all better hit that like button. We at 57. We get to 100 likes, then we drop the giveaway. Y'all know we don't do it for less than 100. I got 120 people watching. Let's get it popping. But what was the sin of the day, man? I'm gonna be honest with you. My sin of the day right now is something like that I probably intended to wear today was from Chase Sense, yo. Shout out to Chase Sense. Pretty much, if you don't know, you should know. But if you're on IG, and a lot of you guys know who Chase Sense is, you've probably seen some of these bottles. I've got several. At this point, I probably got like 10 samples or whatever. But and I need to order a bigger bottle of this. But this is his interpretation of a fragrance that I absolutely love, that I'm trying to get my hands on a bottle of. I don't know if you can see it, but it's Dubai Bond number 9 Dubai Amethyst. So there's actually the information right there. If you want a screenshot, holla at Chase. Chase is no secret, you know what I'm saying, to the cul-de-sac, to the community or whatever. But yeah, when I say it's oil, fam. You can literally take a bath in this. Like, this would light you up. So yeah, that is what I started off the day with. And then I've been testing 1,000 different things and just spraying stuff in the air or whatever. So that's my sin of the day. But I want to know, for those of you who haven't already said, who are just coming in the chat, what is your sin of the day? Michael Malloy, Sangria and Ember, Big Drip, can't go wrong with it. Can't go wrong with it. Blue Noir, can't go wrong with it. Hadla Shiaka Snow, can't go wrong with it. Shea Bond, oh, you ready for spring? That's what I'm talking about. Blue Day Chanel, EDP, okay. Machino Toy Boy, it actually is. It actually is. It actually is. Definitely. Supremacy Collector's Edition layered with Nocturnal Rose. Okay. I'm gonna have to try that. Zekra, we got that Fusion Intense. Boss Bottled Private Accord. That's what I'm talking about. Surge-Off Renaissance. We got on that Liquid Broom today. Hadla Shiaka Silver, just chilling in the house all day. Coral Fantasy. Okay, y'all coming with the heat. And I did cop the Frostbite over the weekend. It's fire. Basically a better version of Gasada Ambassador. Yo, let me tell you something. That Frostbite, y'all can talk about glazing all you want to. Sin of the day, Ocean Noir. So underrated. Arabia Prestige Noir. Haven't opened it yet, but I've heard good things. 1 Million Royal. You already know we got the love for that. Toomey Dusk. Shout out to the love for Toomey Dusk, yo. Shout out to the love. A little simple, you know what I'm saying, but I'm a huge fan of Musk. Gris Chanel X Straight. Yeah. Plum Fire by Soco Parfums. Dutch, send that to me because I know you always got something crazy. Naxos. Can't go wrong with that, Andrew. I think this is my first time seeing you, so good to see you over here. Joe Milano Game of Spades bonus. All right, we got that. I'm about to say Paradise Island, that Pacific Chill DNA. Ajmal number 4 gold collection. Okay, Vulcan F, not Foy. Few or F is really few, not few. Somebody go clip that. Okay, we got another one for Ocean Noir. We got Zara Antique. Brown, we got Mason Alhambra Ebony. Ralph Alyssa. Okay, y'all talking about something. Gritty Gossip Night Vanguard. Okay. Joel, you know what? Yes, you can participate. Yes, sin of the day, kiss me. So kiss me. Yes, Joel, you can participate. I will take care of you. I will hook you up. I don't even care. Have I got any complaints on this yet? Let's go ahead and jump into it. Frostbite. You guys know this is all the hype. And I'm gonna be honest, deservedly so. This is all the hype in the community right now, and deservedly so. But do I have any complaints when it comes to this? Absolutely not. I have no complaints. Absolutely not. Recency bias it's kind of hard in this space because Q1 is when you're going to see the most fragrances come out. All right. You're going to see the most fragrances come out in Q1. So as we get ready to get to the end of the year, it's a heck of a statement to say that this is automatically going into the top 10 of 2026. I believe that. I believe already there are 2 fragrances. I'm going to say 3. Even though I talked about, well, no, I'm going to say 3. In my opinion, I'm going to say 3 for 2026. Matter of fact, let's go back here. All right. 2026, as it relates to impressions, impersonations, renditions, dupes, duplications, covers, cousins, remixes, clones. I think right now there are 3 fragrances, and I'm gonna say 4. I'm gonna say 4, but it depends on how things turn. I know for a fact for me, I'm gonna say 4. I know for a fact for me, there are 3 fragrances. You're gonna have to knock these out. So we're gonna see what happens the rest of the year, but you're gonna have to knock these out. Number 1, I don't understand why more people are not talking about this Obsidian. Now, if you don't like, the only reason you don't like this is because you don't like the OG. But if you like that Angel Share on the Rocks DNA and you like grapefruit, there is no way that you are not excited about this. There should be way more people talking about this than practically anything else. You're gonna have to knock this out. I'm not saying what spot or what position it's gonna go in. This goes in, I don't care what comes out the rest of the year, you're gonna have to knock this out, all right? That's the first one. The second one that you're gonna have to knock out, and I'm saying, even though I think this came out last year, but they're gonna count it for this year. This Musamman Black Intense from Lattafa. You're gonna have to knock this out. You're gonna have to prove to me the rest of the year that you can knock this out. Now, I don't see enough people talking about the Obsidian. Everybody and their mom is talking about this Musamman though, and deservedly so. All right. This Frostbite. You can hate it because of the name. You're just a hater. It is good. I like you can accuse, you can say people this, you can say people that. All of these I bought. So you can say whatever you want to say. When it's good, it's good. Now, all of my, if whatever, we ain't going down that road. You're gonna have to knock this out. It's like giving somebody a head start. So I'm already putting these in the top spot, and then I want to see for the rest of the year who can replace. You're gonna have to knock this out. This right here, just so ain't no confusion on the color of the bottle, what it is, this Frostbite, you got this top 10 for 2026. I'm not saying all time, but I'm saying as it relates to this year, top 10 2026. And then I didn't want to throw this one in here because I want to talk about it some more, but I'm gonna go ahead and throw it in here because it's their best fragrance. I said it. This is not their best fragrance. It used to be, but this can't be their best fragrance because I said what I said last week. This is better than this. We're going to talk about that too. But this Afnan 9 p.m. night out is Afnan's best fragrance. So I'm going to say those 4, those other 3 certified. I think Afnan 9 p.m. night out, I think the jury is still going to be out on that one. But that night out, I really do believe, yeah, you're going to have to show me otherwise. We up to 80 likes. Like I said, once we get to 100, we'll do the giveaway. And if we don't get to 100, it just ain't gonna happen. So, I mean, you know, it is what it is. But honestly, I don't care. And again, here's my thing when I'm talking about clone fragrances. I think there's I try to be, you guys know I try to be as objective as possible when I'm talking about especially clone fragrances because there's so much hype. So because I already know we're gonna get accused of glazing and all these other different types of things, whatever, it's like, yo, I might as well keep it a buck and give you the necessary context that you need in the first place. But Yeah. Yeah. It's a lot of stuff out. It's a lot of stuff out. No, I'm not putting this. I like it. But I love, we ain't gonna talk about it yet. We ain't gonna talk about it yet. All right. So I have no complaints about that Frostbite. Naughty dates. I didn't like sticky dates. I'm not that crazy about dates. And from my understanding, naughty dates is really very similar to sticky dates. I may end up getting it or whatever, but yeah, I'm a DNA guy. So one thing you got to know about me, I chase DNAs. I'm a bottle whore. So you guys know I will grab a bottle. I don't really chase just because somebody came out with something. The content creator in me is going to grab some things. Like I grabbed this. We'll talk about that. But I really didn't have a need for it. I really didn't have a desire for it because the original is okay. I got a chance to go to the store and smell the original and I was like, it's straight. It's straight. It's not something that I would buy to wear, you know what I'm saying, me personally. But and I encourage you guys to do the same thing. So I'm not doing anything that I wouldn't encourage you guys to do. Stop trying to keep up with the Joneses. You can't keep up with content creators because content creators can't keep up with content creators. I can't keep up with Ashton. I can't keep up with Neeb. I can't keep up with Cal and all these other people. I'm doing the best I can. And I thank God, you know what I'm saying, for where I am. I see somebody say something about linked freedom. Linked freedom is good. Don't get it wrong. When there are a lot of things out there that are good, but I'm talking about best, like hands down. I'm talking about best, like best. If Vanilla Aura or Vanilla Seduction technically qualify, I'm throwing them in there too. What else I got around me? I'm throwing them in there too. I'm gonna tell you what else is gonna be, especially by the time we get to the spring, really for real. We already talked about this, but this Hot Lodge Onyx Silver, and on the video, I think I said Carlisle. I meant to say Castley. Basically Castley with that tea, that imagination, soapiness, freshness you get. That could make its way up there, man. It's a lot of fragrances out. It's a lot of fragrances out, yo. It's a lot of fragrances out. And so, yeah, man. Yeah. It's tough. So I got 135 watching. So let's do it. Let's do a recap real quick. Let's do a recap. Let's do a fragrance recap. All right. Cold Diva says, I just came in and we're talking about Vanilla Seduction Aura. Yeah, like real talk. You got to be crazy. And here's the thing. People were so upset talking about and nobody can clone Guerlain Vanille Planifolia. I'm one of the few people with good sense that was like, it's not a clone. It's not a one-to-one. We don't do those anyway. But the Lily of the Valley note in here is crazy work. But the plum and vanilla, bro, this is undefeated. Hear me when I don't care if you're a niche lover. I don't care if you're a designer lover. Are there any good designer vanillas? What's the best designer vanilla? And take Private Collection out of it. Take Privé line out of it. Take Privé line out. Take Privé line out of it. What's the best designer? I love the thumbs down. Because I know who it is. Is that you? Vanilla Aura and then Vanilla Seduction? Bro, you crazy. Now, let me tell you about a vanilla I cannot get with. Let me tell you about a vanilla I cannot get with. And I'm sorry, French Avenue. I just can't get with this. I keep trying. This right here, this is not good, y'all. This is not good. If you don't see what that is, this is Zenith. It's kind of funny, the names, because when you consider that Rift's named this Zenith as well, and it's a vanilla fragrance. But this is supposed to be based on, let's see, is it Spiritual Weeds Double Vanille or is it something else? No, it's not that. It's not that. It's not that. French Avenue Zenith. It ain't right. It's way too strong. It's way too spicy. It's not blended well. Vanilla Diorama from Dior. This Vanilla Zenith, no, it is. I don't know. And French Avenue, Fragrance World is the one that normally has the extreme misses. French Avenue normally didn't swing hard left or hard right. This is it's too spicy. It's like a vanilla soda. It is strong. It is not blended well at all. Like, I keep trying to give it a chance, but like the rum in here is okay, but this is overdone with the spice. I don't know what it is that's giving it the spiciness, but it is overdone. It is too spicy. Now, Vanilla Diorama, I have smelled that. It ain't that spicy. To my liking, it comes off a little bit smoother than that. But yeah, I can't get with that. Now, but I don't care if you a niche lover, clone, I don't care what you are. These two right here are certified. I don't care what you say. Certified. I can't get with that right there. Speaking of, we almost there. All right, let's keep it rolling. Going crazy viral right now. I bought mine. Rifts ain't sent me nothing. So, I mean, man. But Rift's Zenith going super viral right now, and deservedly so. Let me pull out. My bad. Here's the box, the presentation. Full review is coming, but you know, for those of you who are here for the first time, kind of a first impression. And then that's the bottle that sits in the box like that. Y'all know why I bought this. I really bought this for the bottle. When I saw the bottle immediately, I was like, bro, this looked like something out of Power Rangers. Like, this looked like a Mighty Morphin fragrance. But bro, supposed to be based on that Mind Games Queening DNA. All right. The bottle is so fire, fam. The details, bro. The details. Some of y'all don't appreciate presentation. I appreciate presentation. But again, if you like that Mind Games Queening DNA, that sweet powdery vanilla with some slight lactonic feels to it, a little bit of coconut in there, then you're going to love this. To me, if you're going to do a fragrance, do a fragrance. If you're going to clone a fragrance, fix what's wrong with the fragrance. Queening is an iconic DNA, but the price you pay for the performance you get is absolutely ridiculous. You don't have that with this here. That's the beautiful thing about this. You do not have that with this here. To me, this is a little bit more lactonic than the OG. A little bit milkier. That coconut is a little bit more apparent here. All right. That's the biggest difference I get with the nuances or whatever, the difference that I get on skin. Now that could be subjective. Accord, certain notes and different things are going to come out different on my skin than they are on yours. This I got from LR Lux. I don't know if it's still, let's take a look here. See if anybody else even has it right now. LR Lux is out of stock. And then I didn't see, I think Filled with Baraka. I didn't see it. So I'm gonna ask, yeah, when they are expecting the stock to come back in. But LR Lux was the only place that I saw with this when I ordered, and they are currently sold out, and it was $40. So you talking about $39.99 compared to basically, you know, now granted, we understand you can probably get, you know what I'm saying, queening on a discounted private sale or whatever for much cheaper. Average around 250 to 275 on average. On a discounted gray market, you really can probably get it for like 200. But yeah, Zenith, like, and I need y'all to understand, just because something is super viral, what you're gonna see, and then I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna jump into Thriller, and then we're gonna do the giveaway. One of the things I need people to understand is, as a content review, as a content creator and a fragrance influencer, I'm guilty by association. And I appreciate all you guys that are coming in for the first time. Welcome to the bridge, man. I'm just doing a fragrance recap right now. But I'm guilty by association because of the level of saturation in the space, in the industry, in the community, in the marketplace, in the business. Everybody assumes that everybody that's talking about the fragrance was paid. I keep telling y'all, there's only a handful, I mean literal handful of people who get paid. All right, that's number one. Then there's another bucket of people who get PR. All right. Then there's another bucket of people who we got sense enough to be tapped in, and we just know when new releases are coming out. So we're able to get our hands on them quickly, and we still pay for them. I've been blessed to get some PR with some things, but you'd be surprised. There are a lot of things I still spend my money on. Now, again, I'm not going to sit here and argue with people about, you got paid, this, that, and the third, yada, 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 because we'll be doing that all day. We'll be doing that all day. And you can't please people. You can't please everybody. You can't make everybody happy. All right. So it is what it is. Let me look at the chat real quick, and then we're going to go ahead and jump into this Thriller. Yamaleo version of Quinn. It is. And to me, somebody asked me, they said, which one? Somebody asked me which one. I got paid 50 million times. Somebody asked me which one, and I said, here's the Yaman Leo version. The vanilla to me is not as lactonic. So you're splitting hairs. If you like the more lactonic version, go with Zenith by Riffs. If you want a less lactonic version, go with Yaman Leos. Go with Yaman Leos. Amazon has Zenith. Let me look it up real quick. Oh, you weren't lying. They do have it, but how fast? Okay, you can get it pretty quickly. And okay. Oh, so Riffs actually has an Amazon page. Say less. Riffs has an Amazon page. Okay. Okay. All right, so anybody that's interested in getting Riffs, let's pull it back up. If you are interested in getting Riffs, I just dropped it down in the comments. There you go. So if you are interested in still picking up this right here. All right, again, and here's the other thing. As much as I love the Yamaleo version, it's $85 for 100 mil. This is $39. $85 versus $40. $85 versus $40. If you care about price and you care about presentation. Have I tried Mason Azrar Milky Way? Yes, I hate it. I gave it away. Like, for real. Like, I literally just gave it away. Like, probably over the weekend. Yeah, I gave it away. I couldn't get with it. I could not get with it. I could not get with it. Yo, y'all is going in the chat. Y'all is going in the chat. Y'all is going in. All right, we got 126 people watching. We got 102 likes. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead. We're going to continue to recap, and I'm going to go ahead and jump into this thriller. We're going to jump into this thriller in Manila. The thriller in Manila. All right, for those of you who have not seen, this is what the thriller, I don't know, you might be living on a rock, but this is what the thriller bottle looks like. Presentation wise, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Nothing too complicated about it. All right. Now, we already did a reel as far as our first impression. I like it because I like the DNA. Remember, it's not about the hype, because Gent Scent says something that was so important. If you take the name off of this, nobody would care. People would just hype it as another clone, and that's no disrespect to Kyle. But that when it comes to cars, when it comes to fashion, when it comes to certain luxury items, we already know the name sells. So that's not a shot, that's a reality. But I personally like this. I liked it because of the presentation. The bottle was all black. It's got this matte gunmetal type, black gunmetal thing type going on. And then I'm a fan of the profile. Now, in full transparency, I've never smelled the original, but based on what I've heard, based on the comparisons, is like, well, I've got 10 other things in that realm, so there's no need for me to really even smell that. All right. So with this right here, to me, where this really shines is in the dry down. This really shines in the dry down, where you get an elevation of the tonka bean and the vanilla. All right. I honestly don't get as much leather as I expected. I didn't get as much leather as I expected with this one. So, but again, the trouble I have with this time period, to me, I'm a fan of releasing fragrances so we can at least get ready to wear them for the next 3 or 4 months. I think part of the issue is, and they don't need me to tell them this, but Mason Azrar, you released this at a time where we're getting ready to transition. This to me is not a transitional scent. Now you wear fragrance anytime you want to. Some people don't believe in seasonality. I believe in seasonality. I don't want to smell like dark vanilla, certain fragrances when the sun is shining. I don't want to smell like that. There are certain vanillas I can get with. This is not one of those I can get with. Not even for a date night situation. Maybe early spring when it's still like 50, 60 degrees and you got that breeze at night, you can definitely probably get away with this. But this to me, you got to be older, which is kind of weird. They're trying to sell this as a young fragrance, like, which is why I think if you want something that's going to bridge the gap between a younger and older audience, we'll talk about it in a second. I think the Afnan 9 p.m. night out does a better job at that. But trying to sell this to the younger crowd is not going to be a fan of this DNA. You're going to have to be, to me, which is weird. Now, Cal loves what Cal loves. You got to be at least 30 to want to put this on. You got to be in your right mind. You got to have some benefits. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a 401k. Like, you probably got a kid, a dog, married, thinking about getting married. You've been married. This ain't for the young and the restless. This is for my people that's been around for a while. Now, it's not strong. Like, we're not talking about ombre leather type of leather, which is why I love older ombre leather. Y'all know I talk about older ombre leather all the time because, again, they took out that patchouli and the other note, but they added vanilla. All right. So to me, this is one of those bridge the gaps. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, okay, if you're a little younger, you can appreciate a more mature DNA. Virtus Vanilla Oud is another one of those fragrances. Baby Cat, to me, is another one of those fragrances you need to be a little bit more mature to wear. Paris Corner comes out with Rificat or Rifacat, however you say it. They make it just the slightest bit younger, all right? They curb off some of that maturity, you know what I'm saying, that comes from some of that, people describe it as burnt rubber, but that more mature, smoky feel. So that's the only thing about this where it's like, me personally, I'm a fan of those type of DNAs, so I like this. Is this a world beater? I don't think so. I don't think it's anything crazy. I don't think it's anything reinventing the wheel. I don't think it's something that I would say go out and buy right now. Wait. If you buy it, you're not gonna wear it unless the groundhog was right and we got 6 more weeks of winter coming. But if the almanac looks like it's gonna look and whether it's coming, how it's coming, to Cal's point, to Jentz's point, and I don't know if you guys saw that video, but to Jentz's point, and that's no disrespect, names sell fragrances. Names sell clothes. Names sell shoes. Names sell watches. All right. And so in the same way that somebody would buy YSL 6 because it's YSL, the only reason somebody bought this is because it has Cal cologne. All right. That is no disrespect to Cal. That is just the truth. Because there are 20,000 other fragrances that we can grab that if somebody put their name behind it, you would buy it. That's the whole point of influence. That's the whole point of influence. So again, I like it. You know what I'm saying? I agree with the rating that he gave it. I think he gave it like a 7.5 out of 10. I agree with that. I think that's solid. I think that's solid. I think that's solid. All right, let me look at the chat real quick, and then we're going to do the giveaway. Seasonal is more important for summer, in my opinion, than it is winter. I still wear Hawass Ice and Mango Ice in the winter, but all to air down. I agree. To me, when it comes to the spring, when it comes to the winter time, when it comes to fall and winter, you can wear everything. But when it comes to the summertime, like one of the guys, I seen the video today talking about he wear Grand Soir in the summer. Why? 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 Like, why? Why? Yeah, and a lot of people gonna get online, and again, this ain't about Cal, but a lot of people gonna get online and glaze. Now, actually, I'm gonna do the giveaway. I got 149 people watching. I wanna play this, cause I ain't gonna lie, it did kind of tick me off. But dang, I got people watching on IG. Hold on, let me see. Let me see. Dang. Can I, hold on. Can I send this to myself? Can I send this to myself? But the one thing that tripped me out about Cal is, I don't know if you follow me on IG, the video where all he had to do, they set him up. Now, I do gotta go in about this, because this be ticking me off. All he had to do. All he had to do. All right, let me see how quick I get that. All he had to do, he was on video with Noel, and I don't know who was recording, but they asked him, what is your favorite fragrance in a black bottle? They said, what is your favorite fragrance in a black bottle? I don't even remember the fragrance that he said at first, but then he said, ooh, I was gonna say YSL 6, but that would be unfair. Cow. This ain't your favorite fragrance in a black bottle? Like, and this is not the first time you guys have heard me say that. I don't understand for the life of me why influencers, why y'all put your name, let me take them out of it. Let me talk to the chat. I know y'all didn't come here for this, but you did. Stop being gullible. Stop being gullible. When you see a person talking about a fragrance, that's the wrong one. When you see a person talking about a fragrance, all right? When you see a person talking about a fragrance, and in their background, they got Bodicea, they got Roses, they got Creeds, they got all the fragrances behind them. Number one, you should be like, I wonder, do they really wear it? Or are they just hyping this up? You trust a person's patterns. After they talk about it the first time, how often, I'm judge me by this. How often do they come back to it? But here's the biggest way you can tell if somebody is full of it or not. And I'm saying this to the 184 people that's watching this video right now. To the 184 people, to the 222 people that's watching this video. To the 222.
Crazy work.
That's crazy work. That's crazy work. That's crazy work.
That's split. That's split.
To the 222 people that's watching this video right now. When you see all of our favorite influencers out in public, all right? When they out in public, I have never heard one of them, not one, when they ask, what is your favorite fragrance? What is the most hype? What is the most underhype? What do you not like? What do you love? I have never heard them mention a clone fragrance. So stop getting mad because you got duped, pun intended. Never. I have never heard it. Respectfully, I have never heard, not one, none of them. Not even the brands that they are partners and affiliates with. Never. The only person, let me retract what I just said. The only person that talks about his own fragrances out in public is Neeb.
That's split. That's split.
Crazy work.
Shout out to Neeb. You may know him as Aromatix. He is the only person when in public, he talks about his fragrances. The only person. So again, marketing 101, business 101. Bro, like I wish I should have put my shirt on, Jason. Fragcom is a business. The fragrance industry is a business. So y'all stop getting in these comments complaining because you got duped. This is why we say get your own nose on it. It's the same thing in every industry. It's the same thing in the tech industry. It's the same thing in the camera industry. It's the same thing. You send out PR in the camera community. You get PR, you get an NDA or what is it called? Not NDA, an embargo. You got the embargo where you can't talk about it. Everybody's video comes out the same day. I mean, it's not rocket science. Everybody's video comes out the same day. Everybody's content comes out the same day. And you flood the internet. That's what happens. It's okay. It's okay. So again, you can filter for yourself through who do I trust? Who do I not trust? No disrespect to Kyle. Marketing 101. He talked about it before it was released. He talked about it when it was released. Mason Azrar did a podcast. You're not going to hear him talk about this probably maybe one or two other times because the seasons are getting ready to change. There's no need to talk about this. What's done is done. But you know what's shocking to me? This ain't sold out. So a lot of y'all are actually growing up. It ain't sold out. It ain't sold out yet. Let me go to the chat real quick. When you're good at something, you tell everyone. When you're great at something, they'll tell you. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, tell Jason, get them shirts together. But that only started after Neeb, not the breakup. Yo, y'all, I'm not getting into that. I'm not getting into that. Yo, Dutch, you are so disrespectful. Yo, appreciate everybody that's over here on IG, man. If you want the full experience, come over to YouTube. Yo, y'all, IG, I'm getting ready to do the giveaway. I'm gonna give you 3 minutes. 8:15, I'm doing the giveaway. 8:15 p.m. East, I'm doing the giveaway of this. I'm going through the chat. I'm giving you 3 minutes. If you're on IG, you're not gonna be included because Nightbot is gonna run this. You have to be on YouTube. Come to YouTube, Fat Boy Finesse. If you on IG, you can go to my bio, you can see it. You come right over here. But we're getting ready to do the giveaway of this in 3 minutes. So I'm trying to be fair. I'm giving y'all time to come over here. Dutch, I'm not fooling with you. I'm not fooling with you. But yeah, but outside of need, bro. Now, respect to Chris. I didn't include Chris in that because y'all know who I'm talking about. Respect to Chris and Chris's numbers, but I didn't include Chris in that. All right. But Neeb definitely is the only one that talks about his fragrance. Why does that cow dude always talk like he's doing ASMR? Is weird. Most of these YouTube people seem fake anyway. I don't know if I can trust them. I'm not gonna get, because I mean that's him. Like I've met him in public. Like that's how he talks. So I don't think he's putting on for the camera. That's literally how he talks. That's how he talks. You know, because clones ain't a flex. Even people who wear clones lie when you ask. But to me, Corey is stupid. I'm gonna tell you why. Because what TikTok has done, I've been, shout out to Charm if Charm is still watching. My guy Suits and Sense, everybody. We did a live last year with clones versus OGs. I talk business. I talk numbers. Y'all don't, I talk logic. Most of y'all don't like to hear that. And I told y'all then, I said, mark my words, within the next 3 years, you gonna see Lattafa in a major big box retailer. Where is Lattafa at currently? In Walmart. Watch what happens with JCB. Listen to me when I tell you what's coming down the road. But here's the kicker. This is why people gotta let the conversation go and why we're not really having it like we used to, because it's a stupid conversation. Y'all sound dumb and you sound racist and you sound prejudiced when you hate on people that buy clone fragrances. Woo! You ain't gonna like to hear that, but that's the truth. You don't want to hear that. You don't, and you want to know why? It's because of something Kev on stage said. The problem with the All-Star game is we have too much access to celebrities. Back in the 90s, back in the 80s, back in the 90s and the early 2000s, social media was not what it is today. When you went to a basketball game to see your favorite player, that was one of the few times you were ever going to get to see them and interact with them. The All-Star game was one of the few times out the year that people would ever get the chance to see and interact with these people. Now, everybody got podcasts. Everybody is visible. You can see everybody all day long. What has happened in the fragrance industry? What did clones do? Because the reality of it is people want to get their panties up in a bunch. Nobody cared until Armaf did the unthinkable in 2015. Nobody cared about the Middle Eastern clone companies. But now everybody's in an uproar. You're in an uproar because fragrance used to be luxury. In America, luxury has always been an underlying weapon of race. I ain't talking about black. I'm talking about, and when I say race, I really should be talking about economics, because this is a socioeconomic thing. There's some racial undertones, because y'all forget, people love to say, oh, we hate Middle Eastern fragrances. So you don't like Nishane? You don't like Amouage? You don't like Oman Luxury? Like there's a difference between Middle Eastern and then the Middle Eastern companies y'all are calling dupe companies. They didn't start out making dupes. And all of these niche brands copy one another. We can go through every house and be like, that smell like that, that smell like that, that smell like that. And nobody gets upset with the perfumer. Nobody gets upset with Christian Provenzano. Nobody gets upset with Quentin Beach. Nobody gets upset with these people. Nobody says anything. But it's because we got an access problem. So what happens is some girls that's on TikTok and say, y'all, they got Angum in Walmart. They got Latafa. Yo, they got a body wash in Walmart that smells like Angum. And in my mind, I'm laughing because they know Latafa Angum. They don't know it's Burberry Goddess. You have people, all they know is Afnan Supremacy Collector's Edition. They don't know Absolute Venice. You have people, the bottle is back there, but let's use this as a representation. All they know is Joe Milano, Game of Spades, Wild Card. They don't know it's Lafayette Street. They don't know it's Meteor. You know why? Because they're going off of what they have access to. So y'all mad at the wrong people. Payless proved this. Fragrance used to be a flex. This is why Louis Vuitton said, well, we just got to raise the prices because we got to make it more exclusive. We're not going to make better fragrances. We're just going to raise the price because it has nothing to do with the fragrance. Parfums de Marly. We're not going to make a better fragrance. We're just going to raise the price. It is the stupidest conversation ever, but it is rooted in racist rhetoric. So some of us look dumb when we on the internet tomorrow. Yeah, man, I'm sick of this. I don't like this. It's robbery. It's thief. They stealing. Bro, everybody's stealing. It's cool when they do it, but it's a problem when I do it. So people say it's not a flex to wear clones. There is a population of people that only know clones exist. 80% of 90% of the people that will buy this will only buy it because of how it has Cal's name on it. That's why Mason Azrar said that's good business. So let's go partner with a person where we can get sales. We don't care if people know what YSL 6 smells like. That ain't our prerogative. 90% of the people will never ever smell the OG. You know why? Because only Fragcom cares. Fragcom is this big compared to the industry. And we up here fighting on TikTok. We fighting on YouTube. We fighting on IG. We fighting on Facebook. Why? Because you drive a Bugatti and they drive a Genesis? That's dumb. So you literally looking at a person and be like, hey man, you drive a Genesis. Okay. Yeah, man, you know I just bought a new Bugatti. That's what's up. You know, and I love all of it. Give me the clone, give me the designer, give me the niche, give me the art, give me all of it. We just had a conversation last week or a couple of weeks ago, like how much money would you spend? Y'all, you tell me. Y'all make it make sense. People ain't gonna want to agree with it because it makes it feel some type of way. Oh, there go another angry black man talking about race. I ain't even talking about me, man. I'm talking about everybody because it ain't even a race war. This is a class war. It's a class war. And don't fall victim to people, to these brands using you to do their dirty work. Like the Niles of the world. I'm not gonna bring him back up. Mr. City Rhythm. Yes, I said it. I ain't even gonna go back down that train because I'm trying to be better in 2026. But y'all want to get out here on the internet and be rah. Make a better fragrance. Mind your business. One of y'all said last week, act your age. Okay, if you charge, like, why are you so concerned with what everybody else is doing? You're concerned because it's cutting into your profits. But when you have real loyalty, when you have real good product, nobody cares because people gonna buy what they gonna buy. Here's the reality of it. Y'all think about what Chipotle just did. Chipotle said, we gonna raise the prices because the majority of our people make $100,000. The majority of the people, they did the research. And best believe these luxury brands do the research. The majority of, I said 850, I lied, I'm sorry, I'm over time. Let me shut up. The majority of the people that buy Chipotle make over $100,000. Even though 6 figures today is not what it used to be 20 years ago, we gonna raise the prices. So to a Mason Francis Kirkjohn, the majority of your people, they're spending this level of money. Why are you concerned about the same people that were buying it before the clone hype will still probably buy it? Is it because the people that were buying your fragrances are not showing up like they used to? And if those same people are not showing up like they're used to, why? James Harden, loyalty is overrated, right? Because if you appreciate quality like y'all say y'all do, you're going to ignore everything that's going on with the clone industry. So why is it cutting into your sales? Sound funny to me. Don't really make sense. But nonetheless, y'all, I don't get it. But nonetheless, it's giveaway time. And so the keyword, we ain't done this in a long time. I want you to type Just type Thriller. Thriller is the keyword. As I got my giveaway screen. It's been a long time. Dang, I ain't got the giveaway screen. Where my giveaway screen at? Hold on. I know I got to have it. I know. Type Thriller. Type Thriller. Type Thriller. Type Thriller. Type Thriller. Giveaway. Hold on. Giveaway. Hold on, y'all. Type giveaway. Type giveaway. Let's run them bands. Let's run them bands back. Let's run them bands. Who we want? Let's go. Type Thriller in the chat, man. Type Thriller. We got a shout out to 195 people watching. Let's go. How many degrees? Got chains on me. Come on. Let go. I don't see y'all typing. Some of y'all can't spell Thriller. Tell me why did I get Let go. Life. Every day I hope for is gone now, buried in the ground. Hopes and dreams and all those things I never seen. Somebody tell me, how did I Hey, I need you to type Thriller in the chat. I'm trying to give y'all time. I got 98 entries. I got 100 entries. We got 90 entries. Well, you can't count. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the winner is the Bass Wizard. The Bass Wizard. The Bass Wizard. Sir, you are the winner. You are the only one. Bass Wizard, you, my friend, are the winner. That was lit, y'all. We ain't got that hype in a long time. Yeah, fam. And you know what? Shout out to a musician winning, yo. I see he got the bass, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, so do me a favor. You can either hit me on IG or shoot me an email. Send me your first and last name and your address. All right? Congrats. 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 Send me your first and last name and your address. Congrats. Congrats. Matter of fact, you're gonna have to come up. We're gonna have to get you on live so I can get you playing that bass, fam. So I can get you playing that bass, fam. Yeah. Hey, but congratulations to the Bass Wizard, man. Thriller. The Thriller in Manila. The Thriller in Manila. Hey, I gotta take a quick water break. All right, so we're gonna run this and then I'm gonna be right back. They gonna trip when they hear this. This guy. Nah, it ain't Jada. It's Fat Boy, but you can call me Walt. Walt J. Hey, let's cut up for a little bit. Here we go. That boy crazy. Call me Mr. Elixir. My nose is something sinister. I'm stone cold like a tombstone. I'm a finisher. Finisher. A fragrance that a finisher. Preaching about these oils like they holy. I'm a minister. Trying to set the record straight. Curve is the real king. Still got love for grease. Savage make them girls scream. Can't forget that 1 million got me feeling real lucky. Call me Fat Boy, but don't test me. It can get ugly. I'm trying to find a new cologne. I don't really know where to go. That boy out here singing, boy. Crazy work. Hey, get him again, Fat Boy. I'm a real fragrance reviewer from niche to designers. You can never clone Fat Boy. I know that's right. I'm rocking with the Czar and my homegirls, the oil lady. Paris, Milan, a little tougher than my other ladies. Renaissance man, though I never been to Harlem. Love a New York night like a crook, love a bond man. Bailing out the game, but don't call me a savior. Casting out these phonies, call me a demon slayer. In the words of my brother Dedger Hicks, positive vibe. Once again, man, shout out to Bass Wizard. Bass Wizard. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. Lachey, what you talking about? What y'all talking about? What y'all talking about? All right. We got a couple of more things. It is 8:30, man, so we are making good time. We already talked about Rift's Zenith, so those of you who may have come in late, I know a lot of y'all came for the giveaway, but stick around, man. We're having a great time. Bro, we got up to 220 people tonight. Yeah. Oh, it's happening. All right. We talked about Rift Zenith. All right. So those of you, so if you're interested in a Mind Games Queening interpretation, definitely holler at that. We also talked about Thriller, but let's talk about this Afnan 9 p.m. night out. Phenomenal, man. Phenomenal. When I say phenomenal, I'm hyping this one up because it's good. It's good. If I'm not mistaken, this still should be available at Joma Shop. All right. So those of you, if you are interested, let me go here. Afnan 9 p.m. night out. That's not what I wanted. If you are interested, here's the link right here. I definitely think it's worth it. Respect to Cal, but this is better. For what it's worth, for what it is. This is better. So if you're interested, Afnan 9 p.m. night out. Phenomenal fragrance. I appreciate that. Love your channel. Honesty around the passion we all have. Fragrance for me is part of a larger effort to look. Absolutely, man. It's like this is a mental health thing. So that's why I be like, it's stupid for y'all to be trying to stun on people. Cause bro, like let that go. Like we ain't doing this in 2026. We're gonna enjoy the fragrance. Clone, designer, or niche. I'm not gonna look at you like a snob and be like, you pay $800 for that? Now some of y'all I am. Don't look at some of us because it'd be like, like, bro, just get in where you fit in. Like, just get in where you fit in. Phenomenal fragrance. No disrespect to Kyle, but you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna buy a black bottle this year, buy this one. What you get? Beautiful dragon fruit and apple right out the gate. You get that fruitiness, but it's not overpowering. And you get this beautiful tonka and the, I think it's patchouli in here, but the vanilla that comes from the 9 p.m. elixir. So the way I describe this is take the original. It doesn't really smell like the original. Remove the bubble gum away. This, so shout out to what's it asked me, he said, I don't want anything youthful. This the way I describe this. Y'all remember when Gina and Martin got married, and then after they got married, Martin went to the gym with Tommy and Cole, and he took his wedding ring off because he wanted to prove that he still had it, that he was still a Mac, that he still had game. And then he ended up thinking he lost his wedding ring and it was in his gym bag the whole time. And then Gina ended up dropping the wedding ring down. That's what this is. This still will bring, this is not youthful. This is, you done went to college, you done graduated, you went back, you got your master's degree, you know what I'm saying? You got a good job, you got a good car, you got benefits, you know what like same thing. You know how I started talking out with this, but this one is not gonna make you feel young. This is like what's the commercial that Doug Flutie and my man that played baseball is in? TRX, hold on. Testosterone commercial. Nugenics. This is what I'm calling that new Frank Thomas. This is what I'm calling Nugenics. Nah, but real talk, to me, you can be young, and this is for the young person that has good sense. So you could be 25. I think you can be at least 25. I don't not say younger, at least 25. But to me, definitely 30 years and up. We're not clubbing anymore. This is lounge. Afnan 9 p.m. was club. Afnan 9 p.m. elixir was, you know what I'm saying, not quite cigar lounge, but going that direction. This is the happy medium. This is we bringing sexy back. This is, you know what I'm saying, when you see that salt and pepper, y'all know the videos where you see all the gray hair, the salt and pepper, the silver sneakers crew walking through the door, and they all think they're cute. This is what they wearing. But nah, if you in your 40s and you feel 30, you can wear this. If you're in your 30s and you think you 35, you think you 40, you can wear this. Like, it just works. To me, it is one of the perfect fragrance for those between 30 and 40, and you still have some nightlife. So to me, it is super versatile. You can wear this to the lounge. You can wear this with the fellas. You can wear this on a date. You can wear this to go bowling. You can wear this to top golf. This ain't a gym fragrance to me because of the level of tonka bean and stuff. This is not something I'd wear to the gym. I think this is gonna be crazy when it comes back for fall. Like, it's gonna be perfect transitional. This is going to sing in the springtime and the fall time. Perfect transitional type of fragrance, man. But but the way the dragon fruit and the apple, is that fruit up there in the top. Like, if you didn't know any better, if this was a little bit darker, like, they very well could have replaced the dragon fruit and the apple with a plum, but Afnan ain't about that life. If they did a plum version of this, it would be crazy, but they're not about that life. But to me, this Afnan 9 p.m. night out, bro, this is crazy, man. This is crazy. So again, take that bubblegum sweetness away from the original. All right. And now that meets the 9 p.m. elixir. Give me some of that vanilla. Give me some of that tonka bean. Add the fruit, and you get this. And you get this. It's almost kind of like they took the original Rebel and the elixir and put them together. And that's what you end up with. But the performance on this has been like, I've been loving on this. Now, shout out to Mo. My guy Mo earlier said he layered this today with a clone he had of Blue Sapphire. And I was like, I know that I don't want to layer it with anything yet because I'm enjoying it by itself. But I know that's crazy. I know that's crazy. When I say I know that's crazy. Unks. Yeah. Yeah. This big bro or unk can wear this. Big bro and unk. Big bro and unk can definitely wear this. Over 50, go find that Fahrenheit with your medallions. Yo, this like a date night to Chili's when you got a babysitter for Andrew. That's a good way to describe it. We can hit Chili's for all of my North Carolina people. We can hit Bar Louie. You can wear Stir. All of my Raleigh people. Stir. Firebirds. Uncle Julio's. What's my spot over there by Crabtree? What's my spot over there by Crabtree? I was just there. What's my spot? J. Alexander's. I mean, you can. It's super versatile, super functional, man. This thing's sexy. You can get away with this in a lot of situations, bro. A lot of situations. This is their best fragrance. Bop, hands down, it's their best fragrance. I don't care what y'all say, what anybody says. It is their best fragrance. Agree, any fun event, 9 p.m. night out. Red Robin chili vibes. Yeah. And y'all got to know, man, Ralph gave his 2 fragrances that I know I had to get because Ralph co-signed on them. Definitely this. And then that Rabanne Phantom in Red Elixir, bro. It is actually very nice. Agreed. Tuscan leather. I could do Tuscan leather though. But that's what I'm saying, Raymond. It's like I feel like anybody can pull this off. But again, I know a lot of my older gentlemen, they might feel like that dragon fruit is a little bit too fruity for them. To me, it's perfect. To me, it is the perfect balance of fruit. That's why I'm like, if they came out with a plum version, this definitely would have been for my OG crew. Yeah. This definitely would have been for my OG crew. Yeah. Definitely. My fragrance collection surely is changing. My wife might change my debit card. Hey, bro, I'm trying to tell you, y'all stay cool out there. So it's better. I thought Elixir matured the OG. Bro, nah. To me, so Elixir is the more mature. That's what I'm saying. This is the perfect balance in between. I like this better than Elixir because I don't care. Like, I have the OG. It's down there somewhere. I'm not that big on the OG. Like, it's good, it smells good, but sometimes it just gets to a point where it's too cloying, and I can't take it. You, Kev, and Dev are my go-to guys. I appreciate that, fam. You already know what it is. Hey, y'all get this clown out of here. 6-7 earlier. The Martin episodes used to explain life. Facts. Mr. Whammy said, I asked 4 women in my house which smelled better between 9 p.m. Elixir and Night Out. All 4 of them picked 9 p.m. Elixir over Night Out. 2 days later, I sprayed Strips, Vintage Radio versus Night Out, VR1. I'm not mad at that. It's subjective. Yeah, it's subjective. I'm done buying any fragrances for the next week. I just blew too much money buying. Hey, which ones did you get? Speaking of Joe Milano, which ones did you get? Bonus is around here somewhere. I wasn't gonna talk about this, but let's go off. I got 20 minutes. Let's go off script for a second. Which ones did you get? Because we talked about No Limit. All right, which is that Aramis DNA. Bad Bunny. Shout out to my guy Uncommon. You know what I'm saying? And that was like that Aramis DNA, that MFK. Is it Amaris or Aramis? Just got him a job today. All right. And then we got bonus, which is somewhere around here. And then we got double bonus, which is that Meteor. To me, this is more Meteor than the Shiaka Snow from Hot Lodge, which I actually like probably a little bit more because it gives me this hint of like Himalaya and like Silver Mountain water mixed in with it. It's weird. That's just in my nose. All right, but you got double bonus. They also came out with Topaz. Now, this is the one that I was really excited about because this is that Musk Therapy DNA. This one to me comes off woodier. It comes off woodier. It is woodier than the original. I'm still really feeling this out because there are a lot of days where I'm resetting my palate. So there are a lot of times I don't necessarily want to wear heavy fragrances or a lot of fragrances, or if I'm chilling around the house, I'll put on something light if I'm not going somewhere or if I'm just really chilling. That's what to me, Musk Therapy is for like your nurse, your doctors, your people that are in close quarters. They want to be discovered. Like they'll walk up on you and be like, what you wearing? Like they're not gonna smell you down the hall. All right. And then we have the last release. All right. That just came out. And this is All In. All right. Some of you have started to see this bottle floating around. Heavy on the orange and the mandarin, blood orange, blood mandarin. So is it City of Stars? I think it's based on City of Stars. To me, it is the sandalwood. To me, City of Stars is a heavier citrus version of Lovers. It's like, to me, they took the Lovers DNA and twisted it and threw a bunch of mandarin, a bunch of orange, a bunch of citrus at it, and dialed back some of the sandalwood, and that's how you ended up with City of Stars. I think this is y'all correct me if I'm wrong. This is based on City of Stars. Or is it On the Beach? It's one of them two. Let me look at the chat. Is it City of Stars or is it On the Beach? Cold Diva. See, you can attest to what I'm saying. Game of Spades Topaz. Hey, appreciate that subscribe, Paul Nemo. I don't know why I can't hear sound effects anymore. But Game of Spades Topaz. Yeah, Game of Spades Topaz. This is the one that's based on Musk Therapy. So it is City of Stars. Yeah. City of Beaches. That is a great combination. But nah, real talk. When it comes to like springtime, y'all are it. Now, they get on my nerves too, but bro. Like citrus and green. That you're getting this green citrus sandalwood type of DNA. very, actually, to me, this smells more niche than the Louis Vuitton version does. Because you're not expecting it. Isn't it also like violet leaf or something in here? There's like a leaf, the tiara flower. That's what it is. It is a very green like it is very green. It is a very niche style of approach. I honestly didn't get that with City of Stars when I smelled it. It's like, I was like, this is cool, but it didn't smell like anything unique. To me, this smell is more unique because that tiara flower, which kind of comes off like a violet leaf to me, it is super green. That is the heart of the fragrance. I mean, literally it is. But it's like they took the orange, the blood mandarin, they took the sandalwood and they built it all around that tiara flower. So it's kind of odd because you're like, that smells weird, but I like it. Like, that smells weird, but I like it. You're not going to smell like anybody else with this DNA. You're not gonna, I promise you, you're gonna be hard pressed to find anything like this. And this is not me trying to sell it. I'm just telling y'all, you're gonna be hard pressed to find anything like this. Now, I got mine specifically from, I think I got it from Joma. Let me double check. And the price actually wasn't bad. And I got it quick. So if you're interested in All In, here you go. I try to do better about giving y'all links or whatever. All right, if you're interested in All In, you better know this game, pricey. What about No Limit? Is that, yeah, that's No Limit. This is good. This is good, bro. This is good. And I agree. 1 million lucky for me. 1 million lucky for me. But like, real talk, there was nothing unique about City of Stars to me. Nothing. And maybe that's just because Louis Vuitton. This right here, they took that tiara again. It comes off, if you know what violet leaf and the greenness of that. To me, I think it's tomato leaf that's in Blockade that they also put in that midnight crap y'all like from Banana. That stuff is trash. I hate the OG and the clone. That stuff smells terrible. Oh my, it made me want to vomit because I think it's tomato leaf. So tomato leaf and violet leaf, that whenever you see that, you got to know, okay, there's going to be some green aspects. So when I first smelled this, I was like, there got to be violet leaf in here. All right. So again, this smells weird, but it smells good. There are elements here that you're going to like. If you like sandalwood, you're going to like this. If you like blood orange, if you like blood mandarin, if you like burgundy, you're going to like this. But that tiara flower, you can be like, what in the world is that? But it's going to keep pulling you in. So when would I actually wear this? A wedding, spring, summertime, wedding. Destination, wedding. Vacation, wedding. Day party, wedding. Pool party, wedding. I said vacation. Like, you can get, I'd probably reach for this more than I would bonus, because I'm not crazy about the Pacific Chill DNA, but if I want it, thinking about Pacific Chill DNA, I'm gonna grab this one because to me it's much smoother. When I spray this, it makes me thirsty. I want to drink it. And then I think another DNA, staying in the same vein. Nobody talks about the green that comes off and Tease Me. No, nobody talks about the greenness here. Comes off different because it goes in that T direction, but there's a level of green there. Same thing with this Sunkissed. So I'm excited, bro. When it comes to spring, summer fragrances, bro, I'm so ready. Even though fall is my favorite season, y'all know I love vanilla. I'm tired. I'm tired. I can't take it. I'm tired. And that's saying a lot. I'm tired. I can't take it. But I'm gonna tell you what's gonna steal the show probably this year. It's a couple of things for me. I just talked about this House of Dust On Light Breeze. This like Sprite. It's crazy. This smell like, well, not, it don't smell like white teas in the summertime, but yo, this Royal Island from King of Kings. Fam, watermelon. Hear me when I say this again. Watermelon, mandarin orange, vodka, ginger, musk. Real talk. Let's have a real conversation for like 8 minutes. Let's talk. I keep telling y'all, find a house. God, that smells good. I keep telling y'all, find a house and stick to it. And I know a lot of times people get upset at the cost. Y'all already know retail, these go for like $220. And people in Paris actually pay full price for these. It's crazy. I know people personally that have bought this for full price. Not this, but have bought other fragrances for full price. I'm like, bro, you can get them off discounters. These typically, when they drop, they're gonna run you like 80, 90. And then don't ever get them first off. Give it a week or two. They're gonna fall somewhere around, average out around $70. All right, $70 on average. And then you're gonna jump over here to something like the King of Kings line. Their new releases, they're gonna be around $80. I'm going to say this, and this with all due respect to Alexandria. This is always respect to Yam. Y'all know how I rock with Yam. You know how I feel about Yam and Lil. But as far as consistency, I'm gonna go out on a limb. The most consistent line when it comes to interpretations, because we talk about the Latafas, the French Avenues, the Afnans, the Rasasis, the Armafs, all right? Then there's another level. Then we got the Alexandrias, the Yams, the Joe Milanos. I can throw Al Harriman ain't putting out volume like they used to. And then LR Lux. This and the Renegade line, all of those bottles are in there, is the most consistent impression brand out there. Top to bottom. They don't have one miss. Hey, appreciate that super chat, bro. They don't have one miss. They don't have one miss. They don't have one miss. Now, Chase Sense. Chase is good. Like, Chase is good. Chase has found a way, but I'm not including Chase because Chase is more focused on the oil. Chase is more focused on the oil, so I'm gonna put Chase to the side for right now. I'm gonna do a video of all of my favorite King of Kings and whatchamacallit so far, and it's all of them. Joe Milano to me has some misses. Yam has some misses. I don't own one Alexandria fragrance. My boys do. because I'm like, I already have, so it ain't no need. Now, if I run out of something, I might consider. I'll be honest with you. They're lovers. You know how I feel about Yam and Leo's lovers. Their lovers is right up there with it. So it ain't about hating. It's about, I don't need to spend that extra money. And they hired in Yam and Leo. LR Lux, the team over at LR Lux that is behind King of Kings and the Anarchy, they have no misses. Argue with your own mama. They have no misses. They have, yo, Dutch, I gotta get into Scentspired. I've smelt a couple of Montañas. And genre, and no disrespect to genre. Lachey, we just had this conversation. I gotta tap into genre. Some of these brands are they are a prisoner of their own markets. So the genres of the world could afford, like we're talking about, and this ain't nothing against them. I'm talking about business reality or whatever. Exposure. So to me, when we're talking about exposed brand, because everybody can throw, I'm pretty sure everybody got a brand they can throw in there and just be like, boom, 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 boom. I'm saying from out of the big boys, from top to bottom, they have no misses. None. I don't know how he is doing what he is doing, but every single fragrance, it is some of the best quality out of this stuff. Sometimes is smoother than stuff I buy out the store. I don't know what kind of witchcraft, wizardry, magic, Harry Potter he got going on. Again, you know, my beef sometimes with companies is I don't want to smell the oil. I have not gotten one fragrance from LR Lux where I smell the oil. Not one. I have not gotten one fragrance where I'm like, I can smell the oil. This is why I tell y'all sometimes, having a high oil content is not a flex anymore. It don't mean anything. It's about as much of a flex as putting X-Straight on the bottle. It don't mean nothing. It's gonna help in terms of longevity, but the reality of it is when it's an X-Straight, it's typically going to sit closer to the skin. It's not going to evaporate. Projection is the result of evaporation. There's more alcohol that causes the carrier oils, that causes the fragrance to evaporate more. That's what creates the projection. That's what creates the sillage. Typically with oils, you're going to get the longevity. Some of the oils you're going to get projection because it's just how the oil is made. Some oils are just loud because of the ingredients in them. They're just made that big. And oils that are heavy on florals, like y'all know I shop with the oil later or whatever, or you can get something from Chase. Like any oil that is heavy on florals, especially white florals and yellow floral, they're going to carry. They're going to carry. The vanillas and the ouds and a lot of, they're not going to be loud. So those you would probably use for layering versus something heavy on the floral side. You could actually just put that on and keep it moving. Kind of like a body butter or whatever. You got to understand your own skin chemistry, your body chemistry, and then the chemistry of the fragrance. That's why a lot of times people get upset at the performance on heavy citrus fragrances. What do you expect? It's all citrus. The reason they add amber, y'all get tired. I'm tired of seeing amber, vanilla. They add those to the fragrances to give it longevity, or else it would last 5 minutes. That's why they do it. That's the only reason they do it. But in my opinion, I know everybody in the chat, you can call out your favorite brand and respect to them. I'm not discounting that. I'm saying as far as in the cul-de-sac, in the community, big, I'm talking like heavy in rotation. Everybody know what's what? Yeah. Now, where we need to do a better job is the genres of the world, the Montanias of the world. You know what I'm saying? They, yeah. Now, the reason Chase, now this is glass, don't get it twisted. Like, it's glass. It's glass. So I'm glad it ain't plastic. I think because the oil, like this is oil. This might as well just be pure parfum. I don't know if I don't think there's any alcohol in here. Like there is no spray with this. Hold on, because it's gonna, like, I don't even know, like y'all, if you can even see that. Hold on. Let me just put it on my hand. That's just oil. You see that? That's all oil. That's pure parfum. I think that's why it's in these bottles. So you got to be careful, because instead of a roll-on, you're literally just dripping oil on you. Honestly, Chase, you need the eternal oil bottles, man. It ain't even got to be a spray. It ain't even got to. He put just enough alcohol or perfumer's alcohol in here to be able to spray it. I'd rather like the eternal oil ads that y'all see all the time with the stoppers, with the droppers, whatever. I'd rather you do that. I'd rather you do that, because if he can ever level up his presentation, it would go crazy. I think presentation is the only thing holding him back, because people, bro, like I'm a bottle whore. A lot of people that are into luxury that would appreciate an oil, they're not going to buy this. They ain't gonna buy this. But like the sand and fog girlies, and I'm a sand and fog fella, like, bro, like, I'm not telling you what to do with your business. I know a lot of things is based on cost. I know it's about how much it costs, how much that money is. You know what I'm saying? And how much money you got to be able to reinvest back in the business. But yeah. But yeah, we're not chasing every single house. We're not chasing every single house. Oh, I can't wait. That sounds so alluring. Not gonna try to get, okay. Any thoughts on it? I haven't gotten one yet. I want one though. Bro, listen to me when I tell y'all, do not light a match around this stuff. She don't ship to Florida? She ship everywhere. She don't ship to Florida? Yeah. No, real talk, because again, we're talking, I want people to be, for the lack, I'm getting ready to get out of it, but for the lack of the better term, I want people to be able to compete. Some of y'all are in the lab and you're doing great things. You have great things. I don't want to smell oil. I don't want to smell oil. I don't want to smell it. That's a personal thing. That's a personal thing. So like, even when I talked about Chris's fragrance, that's when I said my only gripe is pull the constant. Nobody cares. Like, I know it's a marketing thing that people care. Nobody cares. That's the same thing with this. And people talking about some 44%. What is the difference between 44% and 40% oil concentration? Why was 44% so special? Like, explain that to me. And then what I didn't understand is, because it says 50, you can read it. It says 56% volume, but it says eau de parfum. Since when were EDPs at 44% oil concentration? So again, you gotta find a happy balance. To me, I think around that 30% mark is a nice sweet spot. I think 30% is a nice sweet spot. We can get maximum projection. We can smell more of the actual elements in the fragrance and not the oil. So I tell people, I was like, yo, if you're going to send me anything and it's a whole bunch of oil, I'm probably not going to like it because that's all I'm going to smell. I'm going to smell the oil. I'm going, if that's the first thing I pick up, I'm going to be disappointed. And then I'm going to be like, okay, all right. Because now I got to sit here and wait. I got to wait to see what I'm smelling. I have that kind of nose. I'm gonna be like, all right, too much oil. The oil too high. The oil too high. Genre would for sure be bigger than it is, but it bet. I followed your advice on finding a house. After that, to me, continuum, 19 degree, dusk. See? Find a house. Stick with the house. Don't check. Like, if you like Joe Milano, bro, just buy Joe Milano. They have something for every need. They have every day. They have date night. They have signature. They have summer. They have fall. They have winter. They have spring. They have gym. They got fragrances you can cut the grass in. They have that's what I'm saying. If you like Lattafa, and when I say find a house, even get specific within that house. Like find a line. Like you got French Avenue, but you might like the Aromatix line. We got Afnan, but you might like, you know what I'm saying? Those brands, the Supremacy line. Find a house, stick to the house. All right. I'm getting ready to wrap up. I'm getting ready to get out of here. Yo, is Jim's live? I think he said he was going live tonight, but I'm about to wrap it up because we 9 minutes over. He said he was going, I think so. All right. I don't know if he is or not, but great live tonight. Great live tonight. Walt is using his influence to de-influence you. How do you feel about following a certain perfumer? I agree with that as well. It's just kind of difficult though, fam. It's kind of difficult because right now you're going to jump around. You're going to jump around, but I'm not mad at that either. Yep. A house that has discovery sets. After Neve talked about a soft, I bought a 200 mil. If that house is good, I'm buying more from that brand. I have a soft. I think. I have one. But I don't know where it is right now, and I don't know which one. I have one. I'm gonna get back to you on that, but I cannot think about what the heck that is. I like to go on Fragrantica and look at the perfumer. I like to buy other fragrances. Right. And that's the thing. Yeah, perfumers give out the same DNA. That's the thing. That's why I say it's kind of difficult because sometimes you're gonna be like, wait a minute, this smells like that. Yeah. When I was trying to order it, it says she didn't deliver to the destination. I'm gonna ask about that, Travis. I'm gonna ask about that. CDW, I'm in the process of creating a heavy tobacco fragrance named Tar Heel Musk. It's inspired by UNC. Hey, let's go. I'm a Tar Heel bred. I'm a Tar Heel dead. Tar Heel born, I'm a Tar Heel bred. And when I die, I'm a Tar Heel dead. So it's rah rah Carolina, Lana, rah rah Carolina, Lana, rah rah Carolina, Lana. Even though y'all beat our girls last night, still, y'all know what it is. Go to hell, dude. Y'all know what it is. All right, let's get ready to wrap up. Let's get ready to get out of here, man. What kind of dang, bro, you gonna sell it? You gonna sell it? I don't know about that, bro. Ooh. I'm not mad at that though. Get the money. I get you. I got you. The bottle whore in me wouldn't let me do it. It wouldn't let me do it. Yeah, I couldn't. All right. But man, hey, thank you, Lachey. Thank you. Even though we didn't get the oil and the glitter and all of that. But thank you. Yes, sir. Thank you. Even though we didn't get all of that. Bro, we hopped up there tonight, bro. We had 200. We had 220 in this jumping, bro. I had to do a giveaway every live. All right, I appreciate y'all, man. Stay on the lookout. Hey, bro, we putting out the content. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have been liking. Y'all have been subscribing. Y'all have been recommending. I am really pushing Instagram this year. We rocking out on YouTube heavy. We're gonna continue to do that. I am really pushing IG heavy. Hey, appreciate that, Diva. I am really pushing IG heavy, man. We trying to grow. We hit 5K. I didn't mention it, but we did hit 5K on IG. So really pushing that. But outside of that, man, great live tonight. I appreciate y'all. Y'all be easy. I'm able to add fragrance alcohol to bring the concentration down to my older heavies. It works out fine for me, but don't try. But don't try this at home. Hey, facts. Appreciate that, D-Web. Europe. Hey, bro. You already know, man. Odyssey, it's always gonna be love. It's always gonna be love. And I need, anybody that's got the plug on the Iconic X Straight, the new Club Day in the Week Iconic X Straight, I need that. I need that, man. But y'all already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? If nobody has told you, I love you. If nobody has told you, I'm proud of you. If nobody has told you, I care about you and what you have going on for you, I am rooting for you. So all be well. But until next time, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Y'all be easy and out. You already know what's poppin'. Hey. They call me Walt, baby love. Smooth jazz in the building. Let go. It's something aromatics. It's real aromatic. My nose is automatic. My taste is problematic. Aristo. Monte Cristo. I gotta chill. Appreciate that, fam. Hey. Hey, man. Yeah, bruh. Yeah, we like them canteens, dog. Stay safe. Appreciate that, Raph. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Hey. 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 It's the Rock in the building.